friends, thank you for joining me on TJ's Maths Clinic. Still on WASSCE 2025, January, February, for private candidates, general mathematics. They call it core mathematics. This is paper 2, which is the theory compulsory parts. With us here is question 2, and this question 2 carry 8 marks. In my previous video, I've solved question 1. Let's look at question 2. This is theory question. You have to show all the workings. Very important. Okay? Let's see question 2 reads. The sum of the squares of two consecutive odd positive integers is 74. Find the numbers. What will be the numbers? Very important. When we talk about odd positive odd consecutive numbers, care must be taken. Is different from consecutive integers. Let me analyze that before we dive into this question. When we talk about consecutive integers, for instance, is different from when we talk about consecutive odd integer or even integers. Consecutive integers are, let's say, if x is the first integer, for instance, the next integer will be x plus 1, x plus 3, then x plus 4 in that order. Very important. But when we say consecutive odd number or consecutive even numbers, it must follow by the difference of what? Difference of 2. There must be a difference of 2. So consecutive odd numbers / even integers are, let's say, if the first number is either even or odd, the next will be x plus 2, then x plus 4 in that order. The difference must be 2. And we can see that if we say x plus 2 minus x, we realize that we have 2. The same thing here, x plus 4 minus x plus 2, the difference will be what? 2. So as far as even or odd consecutive integer is concerned, the difference, it must follow with the difference of what? Difference of 2. Very important concept as far as this question is concerned. So for us to solve this question, we need this concept. There's a difference exists between consecutive integers and consecutive odd and even integer. These are the difference here. Let's look at how we can now solve this question. Very important. Let's write down the solution. We are talking about consecutive odd integers now, positive integers. Positive integers. Very important. So first thing to do, let the first integers, let the first odd integers be what? Let it be x. Then the second odd consecutive integer now, the second odd consecutive positive integer now, consecutive positive integer be what? Be x plus 2 now. We have to use x plus 2, not x plus 1, because we are talking about odd positive integer. But if we talk about consecutive integer, we can use x plus 1. Very important. Okay. Here the question is the sum of the square. So meaning we have to square the first positive odd integers and square the next positive integers that are odd now. So it will be x squared, because the question says square, plus x plus 2 all square is 74, is equals to 74. So this is the interpretation. Very important. So from here, we can resolve this. Let's solve for x now at this point. Let's solve for x. We'll have x squared plus, let's expand this. This will be x plus 2. Then x plus 2 must be equals to 74. Let's expand. This will be x squared plus x times x, that's x squared, x times plus 2 plus 2x, 2 times x plus 2x, then 2 times 2, of course, is 4. This will be 74. Of course, we can add this x squared plus x squared. That will be 2x squared. I hope we are together. Then plus 2x plus 2x, that is 4x plus 4 is equals to 74. Of course, this is quadratic equation. So quadratic equation, recall, is of the form ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0, given that a will not be equals to 0. Otherwise, it will render this to be what? Linear. Very important. So let's rearrange this to look like this. So it will be 2x squared plus 4x plus 4 minus 74 will be equals to 0. This will be 2x squared plus 4x plus 4 minus 74. Of course, it will be minus 70 will be equals to 0. We can reduce this. Let's divide through by 2 and see. We can reduce this because 2 is common factor of 2, 4, and 70. So let's divide through by 2. This will divide this. We are left with x squared plus 4x divided by 2. That's 2x minus 70 divided by 2, 35. This will be equals to 0. So 2 factors of 35 that can give us plus 2. Of course, that will be plus 7x since the middle term is positive. So the the larger factor has to be positive. So plus 7x and minus what? 5x. So 2 factors. First, we multiply the first term by the last term. Of course, the 2 factors will be 7x and minus 5x. Let's replace this middle term with the 2 factors now. This will be x squared plus 7x minus 5x minus 35 must be equals to 0. Very important. Okay, let's move here. This question carry 8 marks. Okay, let's remove here so that we can solve for x. At this point, we can group this. Let's group this in this manner. What is common here is x. That will be x out into x minus 7, close the bracket. What is common between this is, of course, is minus 5 out into x minus 7 must be equals to 0. You realize that what we have inside the bracket are the same. We pick what we have outside the bracket. That will be x minus 5 now in one bracket must multiply x minus 7 and it must be equivalent to 0. Either x minus 5 is 0 or x minus 7 is equals to 0. We can get x here. X now will be equals to 5 or x is equals to 7. But we are not looking for x value because the question said the first value question said let the first consecutive number be x and let the second consecutive number be x plus what? X plus 2. So this will be, so when x, the first consecutive number now, when x, the first consecutive number could either be 5 or 7, then the second consecutive number will be x plus 2. So when x is 5, what will be the second consecutive number? It could be 5 plus 2, that will be 7. Then when x is 7, it will be 7 plus what? 7 plus 9. 7 plus 9. Okay, so when x is 5, the second consecutive number will be 5. Then when x is 7, the second consecutive number will be that will be 9. That will be 9. So we can either use the first consecutive when x, that's when x is 7, we have 7, 9 as the next consecutive odd number, or when x is 5, we'll have 5, then the next second consecutive number will be 7. So they are the same. So the value of x is 5 or x is 7. Then we cannot get the first consecutive number and the second consecutive number. See the analysis here. When x is 5, that's if the first consecutive odd number is 5, the next will be what? 7. If the first consecutive odd number is 7, the second will be 9. All these are odd numbers. So this is the analysis and this is the solution to this question 2. Thank you for watching. Please do share this to your learned colleagues and don't forget to subscribe to TJ's Maths Clinic for more interesting videos. You can follow me on TikTok, Instagram and Facebook. In my next video, God's willing, we'll look at question 3 from this WAEC 2025. This is core mathematics. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video.